Hello, I'm MJ Fite with today's thought. Today's thought is the power of people. March 23rd, 2011 was a tough day for me and my wife. We had just gave birth to Speranza, and a few minutes later she passed away. And it was a very tough and emotional time for us and the days thereafter. What touched our hearts the days after were the people who stepped in, and they showed a lot of love, a lot of support for us during that time. And when you think that people do not care, or you think that people are just going about their business, when you're going through some tough times or you're experiencing a challenge similar to what we had, you'll find that people will step in and they will help out in your time of need if you allow for them to do so. We did, and the people who stepped in, I consider them more than just friends or associates or colleagues. To me, they were and they still are, my extended family. And for that, I appreciate them. Do not think that people can't help you in times of need. When we went through our time of need, and it was a tough time for us, we didn't think that people would step in and help us in the way that they did to get through the tough times. Where it meant fixing meals, where it meant giving us words of comfort and words of encouragement. Those things help out a lot when you're going through some tough times. You would never think that, you may not think that a person who you may never talk to, or a person that you may never heard of before, would step in and help you. But in our case, we had a lot of people step in and help us get through some tough times. And I personally say thank you, and I know my wife personally say thank you to all the people who have stepped in and all the people who have done all the little things to help us get through those tough times. So when you're going through tough times of your own, don't discredit the power of people when they step in and they do the littlest things. It don't always have to be big, or don't always have to be in public. Sometimes just simple words of "it's going to be okay," or giving words of encouragement, just dinner here, dinner there, just the littlest things shows you the power of people when it comes to dealing with tough times. The principle here, well, I don't think there's any true one principle. You can take a lot of principles with this one. When it comes to the power of people, especially during tough times, you'll be amazed what people will do when someone's going through a challenging time in their life. We think that just because we don't talk to people, or because we don't interact with people on a normal basis, that they won't help us during challenging times. But from my own personal experience, I can tell you that people will step in, people will help if you allow them to. Normally, I'm not a person that, especially in the past, that will allow people to step in and help me during tough times. But when I lost my daughter for the first time, well, actually that was my first child, it was tough. It was, I didn't know up from down. It was painful. And I didn't know what to think. My first reaction was, I need to just go get back into work and do what I had to do. But my coworkers would not let me get back in there and do what I wanted to do. They told me I needed that time to need that time to just get away. And they were right. And a lot of people stepped in. They gave me words of encouragement. They helped out, dinners here, dinners there. I mean, my heart during that time changed. When you see that people step in, they help you during those times, you learn to appreciate people that much more. Unfortunately, it took that moment for me to see how valuable people can be in your life. And for me, for all the people who have stepped in, helped me and my wife during that time, I can't even say thank you, because the things that they did collectively is worth more than a thank you. I consider them more than just friends. I consider them more than colleagues. They are like family to me. And you will feel the same way when people step in and they help you. But the key to it is allowing people to step in and help you. If you don't allow people to step in and help you, you're always going to feel like you're on your own, that no one cares, that no one's going to do anything for you. But if you allow people to step in and help you, it makes your tough times go by that much easier. Remember, people have the power to do a lot of things, but the greatest power of people is when they're able to help you get through not just the good times, but also the bad times as well. It's up to you whether you allow them to help you. I'm MJ Fite with today's thought. And remember, a thought can take you in many different directions, but it's you that determines that direction. Have a good day.